No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria, and she's not looking back. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. The dwarves all cheer as she leads the way with a fiery torch that keeps the dark at bay. Crafting epic gear with a knowing grin in the game of life, she's here to win. Let the lava flow, let the forges roar. Grandma's conquering every lore. She's got wisdom, skill, and reflex too. In the minds of Moria, she's breaking through. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. She's got her headset on and her keyboard's lit in the depths of Moria. She's a perfect fit, mining gems and gold, she's on a quest. Grandma's gaming hard, she's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flair. Enemies beware, she's got a warrior stare. No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria, and she's not looking back. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. The dwarves all cheer as she leads the way with a fiery torch that keeps the dark at bay. Crafting epic gear with a knowing grin in the game of life, she's here to win. Let the lava flow, let the forges roar. Grandma's conquering every lore. She's got wisdom, skill, and reflex too. In the minds of Moria, she's breaking through. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. She's got her headset on and her keyboard's lit in the depths of Moria. She's a perfect fit, mining gems and gold, she's on a quest.
All right, good morning. Hey, Sir Khalid. Sorry for the long wait. Of course, there was last minute something to do, right? Get myself all situated. How's everybody today? We're doing our cosplay. We're doing a giveaway. I see Sir Khalid's already got in there on Twitch and YouTube. Probably just one ticket. We'll put your name in the hat, though. Your name will be on the wheel. Well, we're going to continue our building today. So that's the plan, is to get over there, keep working on our book nook. I hope you're good, Sir Khalid. I hope all is well in your world. All right. Whew. Little running around today. Hey, Cal. Realizing I need to eat, and my cook made me breakfast several times. So I'm ready. All right. And I made my mithril weapons at the end of last week. And so we have my favorite, the two-handed Thenezbad. Thenezbad? Whatever. Hey, Tyler. All right. Enjoy your family. Hello. Just cleaning up my backpack here from last week's exploits with Alaskan Care Gaming, or Alaskan Care 911, depending on where you watch her. And I got some few things to put away, because when we go on expeditions, we don't take anything with us. So I'm going to put it all away, except for wood. Take the wood, you take your weapons, you take your power box, but the rest of it I'm going to put away. Let's go back to the lodge, and nope, that's not where I want to go. And we were on Steam last week, and so I could not use my dev pick when I went on expeditions, but today I've got them. Yes, rope would be a good idea too, huh? We'll get some rope. I haven't found that I've used much rope though. With the dev pick, you don't need to get up too high. And now that I'm not streaming to Steam and giving away super secrets, I'm going to put my dev pick back on. Let's see, let's put that there. Oops, didn't want to do that. I don't know why I have two sets of armor. Let's see, let's put that back on. I don't know why I had it off my head to begin with. And my diamonds. Don't need those. Can't use those on expeditions either. Let's not shut the door. So we're going to start by working on our library a little bit. So let's get over to the library. Lord's Manor. That's where the library is going to be. Hey, Lemonade Daily. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming. And Cal's having homemade chili. Definitely not breakfast. Well, you know, you got to eat what you got available. Like hot cocoa. Always a good thing to have. All right. Why are you guys out of bed? Blocked from bed. Okay. I do need one extra bed, but I thought we had it figured out. So we got 2 people blocked from bed. We haven't had 2 people blocked from bed. Very confusing. Were you the night crew? Is that why you were up? I need to figure out how to get the cook upstairs. Blocked from forge. Relax building. Relax building. Let's see. So for some reason, they don't want to go upstairs. So I'm going to take this rail off. Oops. Didn't mean to take off the bed too. And we'll see if that will help them get upstairs, because I added one more person and I want them to be able to go upstairs. Because I guess I could put a bed right there along that wall, but we're going to move stuff out of the way to see if we can accommodate that person. I don't know if the banners make a difference, so we're going to take those down. I don't know. We know we can't use these. They'll get in the way. So let's try that. See if that makes a difference. There we go. We'll see. We'll see if the cook comes up here. I'll give it a try. The other guys were there before. They were using the bed. Where's my cook? Oh, the cook's not on duty in the morning. All right. How many of you are hungry? Just you? Nobody was here last night to cook dinner? So you are one of my builders. Yep. And we did finish that monument.
What news?
Blocked from forge. You are not supposed to be over here. You're supposed to be assigned. You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be at the other one. You're supposed to be at the other one. Interesting. Okay. What are you? You're on watch?
Cheers!
Alright. Wasn't that interesting? Why was Helga over here? Or Hilda? Who's assigned to this delving? We should have Gunther, Ingrid's a builder, Frar's on guard, Cook is resting, and Idra is standing by. So still having a little bit of crossover between the delvings. Because there's not even a forge over here. So why Hilda came over here, I don't know. I don't know where the cook is. Is the cook in here? There's my cook. The cook's still sleeping over here. I ended up putting a bed over here for the cook. Well, she's not there. So we're still working on that. Still trying to get the bugs out here. You're on watch, okay. Oops, don't cut yourself in the door. Where's his weapon? There's his weapon, okay. Oh, I did it again. Keeps catching on my backpack or something. Alright. Not sure where the cook is. There's one of my builders. Let's find the cook. I got somebody hungry down there. Alright, we are in the manor delving. Gunther's here. Where's the cook? She was not cook. So let's withdraw her and bring her back. And I bought a new person here, and I don't remember why. Isn't that terrible? Like, I don't know. I got a new person.
Well do!
I'm not sure what the plan was. So now the cook is here. Okay. So we should have, how many? Got somebody hungry over there. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's cook. 3, 4. Where's our 5th one? Alvi, Gunther. This is a bit hard to keep organized. Fjolnir. I wish I knew how to pronounce this stuff. Fjolnir. And we should have Ingrid and Idra. So I haven't seen Ingrid and Idra. Unless this is Ingrid.
It's been a while.
Nope, that's Alvi. So let's find Indrid and let's see where they're hiding. So withdraw, because I don't know where they are. And then we'll put them back here. See if that will help.
Got it.
And Idra. All right. Didn't hear Idra come back. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, somebody's hungry down at the other place, so let's go get them fed. And then we'll come back and get busy building. Community lodge. That's where everybody else is. Let's not leave the doors open, guys. I don't need any dogs in the kitchen.
Our enemies attack.
Well, that's because you had the door open. Let's see, it's late morning, so let's do some... Are you the one that's starving? Don't really get to see his status, so... Somebody was over here starving. Me! It's me that's starving. Isn't that ridiculous? Let's have some mushrooms. Mushroom muffins. Doesn't that sound gross? Mushroom muffins. Sounds awful. Alright, what have I got the blacksmith doing over here?
Mind how you go.
She's making some mithril. And how many ingots do you need? I don't want to give you too many. Nope, not that. Let's see. Because if you give them too many. So 20. How many do you got over here? Put them in here. Okay. So if I give them one more, that would give them 2 more to make. So do I have one more? I do not. What am I making here? I think I was making Kasad. And
Yes.
thought I put some gold in there. A lot of organizing. One's empty. Empty. Okay, we got lots of carpenter stuff. We don't need that. We got the prestige armor or weapons. We don't need that. We got siege parts. We don't need that. We got lots of gold. So let's make another mithril. Or yeah, another mithril. Do one more. Alright. I don't know who else was hungry. So this monument, we are waiting for volcanic glass. We can make a second one over there. We can get the builders started on another monument. So we've done this one and this one. Which one do we have building here? Do I even know? Can I tell by looking at it? Pillar of Unicorn on, yeah, sure. Uh-oh. Aw, bad doggy. So. Why can't I pick that up? All right, so if this is the fancy one, then the other one we can build, we'll build the second one over in the other one, the other delving. We can do the flame. We will start the flame over there. And we got a couple, one or two builders over there, I think. I think I was bringing Indrid in to do some building, and I was going to switch a versatile around Lord's Manor. I had to take my glasses off because this thing, along with the ear plugs and everything, so I'm, you know, having trouble reading everything today because I'm old and my eyes
Gratitude, friend.
need glasses. So where are we going to put the other monument? Could put it right over here. Don't want to put it in front of the cottage. We'll put it over here. So it's the flame one. This one. We'll put it right here. Build on a floor. Rally the builders. Are you sure? Yes, because I don't want to put it anywhere else. I want to put it right there. All right. So we got one builder. It's this guy. Why was he running? Is there a bad guy out here?
Our enemies attack!
Who are you? Are you the other builder? No. You don't belong over here. Get back where you belong. Go back to your delving. Okay. All right. We'll let them putter and do things while we work on our library. So the thing we were struggling, or I was struggling with last time, was how to build stairs all the way up. So that is what I was trying to figure out. It's going to be open floors, maybe some barriers or rails to keep people from falling out, but it's going to be an open front. I mean, it's easy enough to do stairs for the first level. The other option would be to take out some of the ceiling that I've got going. And make it from the inside. I was thinking there'd be gotta be some cool way to do it here on the outside. But I haven't quite figured it out. So let's put in our floor though. We gotta put our floor in here on this level. Maybe. There we go. We started we were doing the tiled, no, we're doing the inlaid. Pay attention to what you're taking apart, because sometimes you take apart the wrong thing. Okay, those should fall. That should fall. Wow. Don't know exactly what that was. What was that attached to? All right, and I think we're doing 2 on each end, right? This is the lodge inlaid. So we're doing 2 on the end. On each side. It's not, sometimes it's so hard to get them to line up just right, you know what I mean? Just like perfectly flush sometimes isn't gonna happen. So then we need the big chunk. So I'm putting this in, and then I'll figure out where I want to take out the floor for some stairs. Oh wow, that was weird. What happened there? Yeah, it's so hard to get them flush. It bugs me sometimes that you know, it looks like I've got it, and then you look at it again and you're like, nah, you don't got it. But we'll do this for a little while, and then we'll go on an expedition. We'll keep track of our builders and our trader orders as best we can. It's fun to hear somebody singing out there, right? Hear all that activity going on. Building, cooking, singing. Sounds all good. I love that. Oh, one thing I did not do is put in the chat what the prize is today. You get a choice. I've got game keys for this, and I'm doing the bundle, the current weekend deal bundle, or you can do a $25 Steam gift card. Now the caveat is that there apparently is going to be a challenge if you live in the international area. Give away, getting it to you. Game bundle. Now there's a couple websites that'll help you get it if you're like in Argentina or the UK, but I haven't figured out how to get you something if you're in Australia unless we do like an Amazon gift card. Digital gift card. Okay. Let's put that up there. Let's pin it. Put a pin in it. And then thought I had my channel up. Thought I did. All right, let's get this going. Let's get that going. Might try spelling digital correctly. Digital. Or $5 Steam digital gift card. There you go. Pin it. Put a pin in it. Message pinned. Message pinned. All right. Cal's on a watch streak of 35. How about that? I think Tyler was at 100 something. 100. I think she broke her 100. And then now she's out of town. So it might be a challenge for her to get in her watch time. All right. We got it. We're set, I think. All right, back to this. So it looks nice from the bottom. It's going to be our bookstore. It's easy enough to put stairs here. Let's see, can I have one in the center right here? How come it's not going to be center? I'd like it to be center. Can I get it center? I don't know if I can get it center. Like, I'd like it to be to snap. I wonder how I can get it to do that. With whom I have at least a 30+ stream. Who else is here? Oh, Sir Khalid's here. Yeah, I wish I could, like, I wonder if I can make this, like, if I slide it over a little bit. So I'd like it centered there. Is that going to look really weird? We'll see. We'll see. And then do a stair. I like the polished stairs. Won't snap to center properly since those are 3 each. Yeah. See, and the stairs aren't going to work here the way I want them to anyway. So I may have to push them farther back. I mean, it would be boring just to put a stair this way, right? It's hard to tell what that's going to look like from up above, isn't it? Let's see. What was that thud? That was a weird thud. Shh. Oh, don't tell me to be quiet. It's my house. I'll be noisy if I want to be noisy. What's with that? Let's see. This is going to be very awkward, I think. So the stairs, I have a feeling, will have to come for this from the side, and then the other ones are going to have to come from yeah, that's not going to work either. Okay, from the side it is. Too bad my guys can't use ladders, right? Okay, did anybody go upstairs for bed? No. And I've only got 4. Now somebody did sleep in this bed last time. So we got 4. And then there's one sleeping down here. So that's 5. And that's how many I got assigned here, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, got 5. All right, back to my dilemma here. So this first floor is definitely going to have to come from this side. Right, it's going to have to come from this side. So let's do polished wood just because. I'm going to make kind of a narrow landing here. I'm going to use the small polished stairs. Or the slender. I'm going to have to do these. This one that's too big. We'll see. Is it this that's in the way? Yes, it was that. All right. So we got our stairs there. Let's give it some rails, because we don't want nobody to fall. All right, let's make a little bit bigger landing. Wood. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make a full one because we are noticing that these guys need plenty of radius of space. And I think we decided we liked the lodge barrier last week. But I'm going to do full is nicer. Okay. Let's do wood railing. Also, you know, symmetrical and all. I don't have to worry about piecing stuff together in a weird fashion. There we go. And do a post. And a post. All right, so we got the stairs up here. How would it work? I'm gonna try an idea here. Wood. I think we better make a wide. So what if I then did another landing? No, I don't want it deeper than that one. I don't think. So what if we did another slender stair? Oh, I'd have to push it back a little bit, huh, for it to make sense. So I don't know. This is going to be interesting, but we're going to see how it's going to work. We're going to play it out here. And then we're doing this one, this floor. Doesn't quite go up to the top. What's with that? Did I attach that wrong? I mean, it should go to the top, right? Because everything's supposed to be the correct heights. So did I place this one poorly? Odd. It looks a little off, doesn't it? So I don't know why this is happening, so let's mess with it a little bit. Because, you know, the walls and everything are supposedly the right height. So let's go from the top down. So strange that this is off a little bit. Very, very strange. Don't understand that, but let's see if we can. Yeah, I'm not understanding this at all. Oh, let's see. I mean, it'll work, but what's with the weird gap? Why is there, I don't understand why there's a gap there at all. Because it should match the height of everything, right? I wish I had a smaller piece. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, it is weird because, I mean, I don't see how these could be a different height because the walls are a certain height. So why is this wall different? It's just off by a couple. I mean, if it was off, it's not off from the bottom up because this matched, right? So the difference is between that floor and this floor. There's something wrong up here. I wonder if it's because of this, that these are sitting, I kind of forced them here. So maybe the floor ended up sitting on top of them instead of where it naturally would have. So let's start over, because sometimes you have to do that when you're building. Just have to be so careful that you don't hit the wall. So what I'm going to do is put the stair in and work from there. What do you think, Sir Khalid? You think that'll work? Put the stair in. Pattern tile, pattern tile. Don't fall off the edge. Ooh, almost did. They have such confidence in themselves. I sure know how to craft well. I bet you that's what's happened here, is that attached in the wrong spot. Yes, I hope it works too. Oops. Why do I have people hungry over here? Where's my cook? Let's do some scones for breakfast. Okay, so we're going to put our stair in. We're going to do the slender polished stair. Definitely going to look unique, that's for sure. Then we're going to put, will be an original design. That doesn't give them much of a landing though, so I need to go back even further. So one more back. So they're narrow landings, but I want to see how it'll work. I don't need to have the NPCs use the stairs, but you know, I won't be able to put a rail here is what's going to happen. It'll keep them from going up. Gaming Dragon's in the house. Hey, how's it going? How's the packing? The absolute worst part of moving is the packing. Although it can be a good thing if you realize, wow, I had so much crap, I really don't need to take it all with me. I hope you're going to do something fun with the gift card you guys won yesterday. So many games. So if we're going to do that, then we don't need this one. And we'll We'll need rails so we don't fall. So we'll do 2 rails here. And 2 rails this way. Kind of hard to tell from down here. Can be good at moving fast as well. All right. So do you have a plan for your gift card yet? So the rail's going to be the issue as far as the NPCs, but like I said, I don't have to have the NPCs walk around up here. It'd be cool if I could figure it out so they can walk around up here, but it's definitely not a requirement. I wouldn't want OSHA to get mad though and be like, they're gonna fall to their death. So it might be a little narrow right here for the NPCs. But I think it works. It works. I don't need this here. Right. So I think it's working, Sir Khalid. What do you guys think? Is it working? They're unique. It's a unique stair system, but I'm working in an interesting space, so okay, snap in there. Let's put a post. Might be easier to get it to snap. No, I don't want you that low. Do I?
Oh yes, I love how this came out.
Think it's coming out all right?
This area is starting to look good.
It is starting to look good. I agree. There we go. Right. So we got our odd little stair set up here. So now we have to do a floor. Now we know it is an odd dimension, but it works if I put like what, 2, I think is what we're doing, so that it can be even on each side. So let's do the regular Ubasam floor up here. So how are we going to make this work here? Is that going to be attached to the wall? Let's see. On a 3-stream streak, Gaming Dragon. Now if it's off a little bit, then we can use one of those. Oops. But it looks flush. Maybe it, ooh, just a tad off, but we'll put one of the carving, the carved, that way it'll match what we're doing in other places. So I think that's what it was, Khalid. I think it was that I had ended up with building it on top of those beams, not on a natural snap point of the wall itself. So then it's the regular floor. It's not gonna line up. Maybe we'll make it, would it be weird if I made this one go sideways? Give it a little uniqueness to it. Because the small tiles, for some reason, the lines never match the large tiles. So we'll put the middle ones going this way and the outer ones going the other way. Always building with my mouth open. Strange. Oh, that's a little, that was a little orange. And then these going the other direction. Interesting. Why are you orange? That's better. Sheer oddity. You don't think you can look at me the same way because of my beard? Everybody, you know, everybody's different. Got to be accepting. I got my swords. I'm ready for battle, Sheer. There's orcs here, you know. Got my armor. Even got gauntlets, you know. I'm ready. I'm ready to battle here. If my grandson had had an axe, I would have had an axe back there, but he only had pretend swords. But you know, cosplay is fun. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It's been a good day. We're having fun experimenting with a build here. So if I do a carved beam along here, that'll kind of hide that little, there's just a little tiny gap, and I think the gap is there because of the decorative wall. I don't know. Oh, and I'm starving again. How are you today, Sheer? Are you going to be doing some streaming? This is going to be a library. A book nook is what I'm calling it. A book nook. So I suppose it could be a library, and I could make it, you know, they could purchase things as well. I'm gonna have to figure out how to clean, close that top off, huh? I mean, I've got a roof there, but I don't know if I'm liking it. Few hours, repo and chaos. All right. Now, when we were looking at this the other day, we had, I think, decided, oh, I'm starving again. Decided that, see, now I got to put the beams there if I want to keep the same theme. We decided we liked the lodge barrier. Wow, what's this doing over here? As a barrier as opposed to a rail. So let's look at that again, though. My cook made some meals to go for me the other day. It's always helpful. All right, so I think the stairs worked out. They don't take up a whole lot of room. in here. But I'm going to have to put some rails so people don't be falling over. Gotta keep OSHA happy. So now that I have the stairs there though, so we had talked a little bit about doing this. And then you could do the top one. Or you could do rails. You could just do the regular. I could do lattice also. So what are we thinking? Rails because it kind of matches the stairwell, or the lodge design because it matches the rest of the lodge? You got to vote? What do you guys vote? We'll make it a team effort. What do you guys think? Which barrier? A barrier or railing? And do I want to put a beam across there? Railing? Okay. Railing it is. Railing it is. Order of operations. Not going to let me do that. Let's do 2 and see if that'll work. Smaller ones. Barriers 2 was too clunky. It's going to make me take the rail out. Sometimes it is. Order of operations, so we will have to. It's not going to like it there at all. What the hey? What do you mean? Why? Why can't I have it there? Well, that's weird. Let's try this. Sometimes things just have their own way of doing it, you know? They just want to do their own thing. Banister. No, let's do this, put the stairs back first. So we did the long, the slender polished. Is that right? But I don't necessarily want that there, do I? Oops. Banister. Really giving me grief, isn't it? All right, now I think we can put the banister back. There we go. Looks a little odd right there though. Oh, that's because it's not lined up right. All right, we're gonna go with that. We can put a wood post there maybe. Make it look kind of clean. No, we can't. It's the thing about the building system is it all has all to do with the order, and if you're doing the order correctly. But it's odd that I'm having to take the stairs out. And the rail. Please cooperate. There we go. Are you cooperating? There we go. Looks a little awkward, but we don't want any kids falling out. So we'll do railing across here since we did railing down there. If it's gonna let me. There we go. Line up. Come on, line up. I build in Dune also, and that building's, system is completely different, of course. And I have to say, it's also a little easier. Things snap pretty quickly, pretty easily. But I like the creativity that you can have with this system. They've added so many options. I mean, I haven't even used all the options that are available. Oh, you're not gonna let me put, I don't know what's going on with this today. It's just not liking stuff. Stuff that I would normally be able to do. It's not wanting to do it. Okay then. All right. Now that has 2 at the top, so we need to put 2 at the top here as well for consistency. So it was the long carved beams. Oh. I haven't done any of the ant wood. The ant wood has vines and stuff in it. I haven't done any of that. There we go. Sometimes be a jerky pain. Yes, it can be. One thing though about the makers of this game, the developers, is they really listen to those of us in the creator program. They listen, why isn't that flush? They listen and they make adjustments as needed. You know, they're just very motivated to make it work for us. And that's nice. So if we've made a suggestion, they usually follow it. Wow, it wants to snap in the weirdest place. That's okay. We're going to put bookshelves all along here anyway. We'll disguise it since it doesn't want to snap where I want it. All right, I think we're ready to start decorating. So let's see. Is it going to be banners first or bookshelves first? I can never remember. Because I definitely want bookshelves. Because it's a library. Or a book nook. How come you're going to sit up higher than the other one? It's weird. You're snapping in a different place, that's why. So we got to get plenty of books. We need to get plenty of seating, you know, because you got to be able to sit and read. Let's put a banner up because I really like lots of color. So let's get a banner right there. Guess what color banner it's going to be? Going to be a purple one, of course. And bookshelf's going to be in the way, so no bookshelf right there. I think we can do a banner and a candelabra. Or we could put a vase. Let's see if we can put... First, we'll see if we can put a candelabra. I like those. Sure we can. There we go. And then we'll put some scrolls. Let's put some scrolls. Well, that was a little crooked. It's wanting to snap to the wall, not necessarily to the bookshelf below it. There we go. And let's do a plant in the corner. And they need lots of room, so we'll see if we can get that in here. How do we want it turned? That way, I'm guessing. And I got a plant. I need some lights. I always build with my headlights on. And then, of course, I don't add enough light, which is now apparent. I don't like the crystal lights. I don't know. I just feel like they don't match like what a dwarf would put in here. Besides the fact that I think they look very phallic, but that's because I've got a dirty mind. But I don't know. The lighting, the natural lighting, which makes more sense to me when you think about dwarves. More of a torch, right? I just think this looks like something an elf would have in their place, where that feels more like a dwarf. But the crystal ones put out a lot of light, so you don't need as many. But Sheer, tell me it doesn't look phallic. But see, I've got a dirty mind, I admit it. It just, I don't know. It just looks phallic to me, especially certain angles. He's not a happy phallic. Not a happy one. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad, I'm sorry. Back on task here. Yes, Grandma's mind is often in the gutter. That's part of my charm. We'll put this. We can put some more candles. Yes. That's why Alaska and I have so much fun together. Because we're both into the innuendo. I think innuendo is a great thing. We'll add some more banners and candles. Can I get this on the wall behind it, or is I gonna want to do it in front of the bookshelf? Ooh, that didn't work. Went like into the ceiling, so you can't really see the light. Can't see the light. That's what I thought. It's on the bookshelf. Let's see if I can get it back there and put the bookshelf there, or if it's going to tell me the light's in the way of the bookshelf. So let's see if the bookshelf will go there now. The scroll shelf, rather. If I kind of sink it in to the bottom one a little bit, we're good. There we go. We made it work. Yes, I need my glasses, but they hurt with my little helmet on. It already kind of hurts the way it smashes my earbuds, but oh well. I used to wear contacts when I was young, but as I got older, my eyes were like, nope, no contacts for you anymore. It was actually after my second child. I think he sucked all the moisture right out of me, because now I can't wear contacts. Let's do candle here. No, I think if I put it by the stairs, they're not going to come up the stairs. So he was a tough kid, I gotta tell you. He was a tough kid. The lights are going to be in the way. Nope, I got it. Right there. Alright, so we got some books, and let's put a candelabra down here. Put a little light out here. Let's put the 4 one kind of in the corner right here. There we go. I suppose I should put more light in here. I mean, you know, dwarves need to be able to see what they're reading. They have the great big lights, but they're just too big for this area, I think. It's going to be the same thing. It's probably going to want to attach to the shelf. Yeah, okay.
Hello there.
The Jedi? Jedi. Hey, Jedi. How is Jedi Allen today? These are books, right? This was a bookshelf? Yes, this was a bookshelf. Let's see if we can get the bookshelf here. If we go far enough down. Nope, no, it's not going to go there. Can I get the light up a little bit higher without it being buried in the ceiling? Let's try that. We figured out the stairs. I'm happy with how the stairs turned out. So now we're putting in the bookshelves. That work? All right, that worked. So we're going to have shelves all along the perimeter. We'll probably have a row down the center here. And then we have to have some seating. So let's do the ones down the center. Let's do some tall ones. Let's see. Let's go this way. It'd be kind of hard to see if I'm matching these up. Oh, I did. How about that? All right. Kind of working blind here, literally. There I go, building with my mouth open again. I'll let the flies in. The kitty was back on her cat tree earlier, but I think she left. Nope. Can you see her? She's back in her bowl. She's in the top bowl. That's Patches. There's 5 cats in this house, and she's the only one that uses it. And I don't know if that's because she said nobody else could use it. You know, like they had a discussion, and she's like, this is mine. Stay away. Or if the other ones just aren't interested. I don't know. So can you see her? I don't know how well she's showing up on camera. She gets herself curled up in that bowl, and she is rather hard to see. Let's put some vases on top of here because I like it. I like the vases. Let's see, how do I see perspective here? She's the one that, there's some shorts of her on my channel. She's the one that likes to go camping with us. And she walks on a leash. Yes, you heard that correctly. She walks on a leash. She's really good too. She's very well behaved on the leash. When I've taken the dogs out without her, she's gotten quite upset about it. So you gotta go check her out. She's on a couple of YouTube shorts. Started her when she was a kitten, so she'd get used to the harness. There we go. Got the vases going. Hey, look at that. They're fairly lined up. Miracle. Dogs, cats, yes. 5 cats, 4 dogs. 3 of the cats are technically my daughters. 2 for sure. The other one's kind of a loner. He's like not attached to any one person. My daughter and grandson are in the process of moving about 4 hours north to a town called Eugene. So she took one of the cats with her and our 5th wheel. So we're hoping she gives it up before summer. That's the plan anyway. And so she took the older cat with her. So we got the younger boys. We knew they wouldn't like living in the 5th wheel for a few months. And then I have 2. I have Miss Patches there. And Missy, who's about, she's probably 13, 14, let's see, 2011. That makes her 15. She's my voluptuous kitty. Yeah, we don't use fat, it hurts your feelings. She's voluptuous. So we got a house full, you know, it's multi-generational housing because where we live here on the coast, it's so friggin' expensive. And she's a single mom. And so they've lived with us most of my grandson's life. When we ran away from Fresno, California, because it was an awful place, we moved back here. This is our normal areas, Northern California or Southern Coastal Oregon. No, remember we had to put lights first, then bookshelves. And she moved to an area called Eugene is Central Valley, and it's friggin' hot. It gets so hot in the summer, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't want hot. I don't want hot anymore. We lived in Fresno for 8 years between my husband's active duty military and my work with the government. We ended up there for 8 years, and it was awful. I went this up high enough, but not so high that it's in the ceiling. Let's see if that'll work. So she's moving. It will be the first time her and the kiddo has not been with us, so we've been teasing her that she's finally growing up, you know. She's only 38. She's finally growing up. All right. Hey, Tyler. 268. You like hot better than cold? And it gets cold there too, and that's the other thing. It just has extreme temperatures, you know. It's either cold or hot. In the spring, it's not so bad. Oh, that's sitting back too far. I'm sitting back because I have that barrier there, which makes it sit forward. So that'll be different. It'll be, my husband and I were basically only alone for like the first year of the 40 years we've been together, because we had her by the time we were about a year into the marriage when we had her. That's still too far back. So it'll be weird to have the house to ourselves. I mean, it kind of feels like we got the house to ourselves already, because the teenager we rarely see. You know, they come down for the occasional food. We also have a good friend of my grandson that family issues, so we took him in, and he's 18 and he doesn't come out of his room any more than the 17-year-old. You know, they live to game, and I can't complain anymore. I can't be like, get outside, because here I sit. There we go, that works. We'll do a banner. We did a purple one already. Let's do a little variety. Of course, before I started gaming, I was like, get outside. Because that's what grandmas do, right? Red? Okay, red. We're going to move this. And we will put some red up for Jedi. The red strength banner. And we might have to move the light next to where we had it before. And then we can put some scroll shelves. This floor is not really going to have any room for chairs unless I put them on the back wall, which I think I will. Let's do some tall scroll shelves here. I don't think that doesn't block the hallway too much. And we will put some vases. I don't know if the green ones are kind of big. No, I think they'll work there. I think they'll work. Get them up the right height. Wow, Wow, that one's sitting way back. They're all kind of sitting back, aren't they? Let's try this way. Right. So we'll put a couple of troll hide couches on the back wall. And then I think we'll have room for another banner or two. Rage is here. Chase is in the house. Can we get, what color banner now, guys? We've got purple and red. Chase, what color do you like? What's your color? Sheer, what your color is? Purple, right? We already got purple. Unless you got another color. I'm assuming it's purple. Shouldn't assume, right? So what's your color, Chase? We'll put a banner up for you. I saw you were doing some Resident Evil this morning, but I was, not Resident Evil, some God of War, but I was in the middle of getting ready. You got for black, dark purple, dark blue. Okay. And Chase, I would be sweating my ass off wearing that. I wore a Santa Claus beard and hat for Christmas. I about died. Yeah, it's a little itchy. It's a little itchy. We're going to have a stick-on beard for Red Dead Redemption. And the instructions assure me I will not break out in a rash. So we're hoping. We're hoping there won't be a rash involved. There's a black. There we go. And we get another one there. Is that going to look kind of awkward? Put one there and one there. Might have to move that lamp over a little bit. We've already got purple. So we'll move the lamp. So we got red, black, purple. Maybe I just want one, or do I want two? I think I want two on the back wall. So we're going to move this one over a little bit more. We'll put a black one. What, maybe black and white? Blue. Okay, blue it is. This one. Oh, I did pretty good. Got them lined up pretty good. Let's put a light here. I mean, it might still be too dark in here. I mean, this is, you know, we're supposed to be able to read in here. So maybe I need to get some more light in here. Get another light here. Black and blue dwarf brawlers. Oh, for the Brawlers Guild? Let's see, is it going to look weird to put one at the end there? Because it's going to look wider. A little wider, but I kind of like having it at the end. Now, we might be able to fit a rug in here on the floor. Or we could leave it the wood. Let's see. Problem is the rugs don't always look the color you're putting down. Could do the white. That kind of matches the vases I got going on up there. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. Not sure if there's still enough light yet. Let's see, I think I might be able to get another one there. We gotta go check on the monument because they're building another monument down there. Alright. I'm not sure we can get one there where the banner is. Oh, maybe. Oh, there we go. There we go. A little bit more light. Might be able to put another one. Oh, we got that one there. There we go. A little bit more light. Old dwarf eyes got to be able to see what they're reading. Because I don't know if I'm sticking to the wood or the plant. There we go. There we go. Alright, first floor is looking pretty good. What do we think? I think it's looking pretty good for a book nook. Now we got to do something down here. I don't want it to look the same, you know, I don't want it to be like a carbon copy. I'll do the lighting after, because I've been having to move the lighting so much anyway. So how do I want this to be laid out differently? Let's do a tall bookcase. And then we need to give space to be able to walk through.
A hearty meal cures nearly all.
We'll get this finished and we might have a little time for expedition. Alright, so can I get maybe one row here in the front? And then we'll put one at each end. The scroll shelf at each end. Oh, they're not quite next to each other, are they? Could get those a little closer to one another. I don't know if it'll let me scooch it back there with the two on the end though. Let's see. What I got going on here? These are books, right? These are books. Books, 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 books. Hey, we got it. We already got our first customer. All right. Not much better. Oh well. Yeah, well, we know they can walk up to this level. All right. Put some vases on top. Ooh, how big are these? Are these too big? Yeah, those are too big. Too big, too big. I was just wondering if I would want the bookshelves too high, like one on top of each other. Oh, it's sitting way back there. Oops. I mean, I guess if they're too high though, then you'd have to put a step stool. How come you don't want to go there? There you go. Oh, really? He's down there having a conversation with himself. And I think we put scrolls on the end. Yes, we put scrolls on the end. Hard to tell if I'm flush from the side. I wish I could remember who I was making the book nook for. I know I was making it for somebody. It was somebody's book nook. All right. You have to be at just the right angle sometimes, you know, to make these work. Okay. Now we need some seating. Let's put some seating in. Let's put some banners up, and then we'll decide how many more bookshelves we can put up. I like the plants too in the corner. So let's put some plants in the corner. Did I do the same plants or the other plants? Let's see. Where are the plants? Aren't they decorations? There they are. These kind of remind me of palm trees, and I'm like, I don't know about palm trees. But it would allow us to hang banners there. In fact, you can even do these kind of in the corner of the ceiling and kind of make it look like a hanging basket. Maybe. There we go. It kind of looks like a hanging basket in the corner. Nobody tosses a dwarf. Betty Boo! Hey, I saw husband was doing some Resident Evil. I wish I had time to stop in this morning. Oh, okay, we're making a book nook. And it's dark in here because I'm still working on placement of everything. Now that's what you were playing last night, and you gave me nightmares. No, you didn't give me nightmares. But man, that's a crazy game. Resident Evil Village, is that what it's called? That's an insane game. You want another? How about the chair? We'll put chair here. We'll put a couple chairs. And we'll put some banners. How icky are you? How itchy are my? Probably about an 8 for sure. But later for Red Dead Redemption, it's going to be a stick-on beard because I didn't think the dwarf beard would look quite right. So I've ordered a stick-on beard. So that might be even itchier, right? Supposedly won't give me a rash. That'll look really weird tomorrow if I have a rash when I'm doing that stream. Since this is near the Lord's Manor, let's put up a Lord's banner. That seems appropriate. So you got to come by later. That's 3 o'clock PST. Since I'm playing a cowboy. And I also have one of my husband's shirts and his Harley vest, which will look like, you know, a cowboy vest. It's a leather vest. Got all sorts of pins on it from our riding days. But I don't want to take them all off. So it'll look a little strange because one of them's a sheriff badge though. One of them looks like a sheriff badge. Alright, so we got a Lord's Manor over there. let's put, what, some more shelves back here. Should we hang a warg on the wall? I don't know. I don't want the warg on the wall. Cowboy hat? Yes. Purple cowboy hat. And it's big. You know, it was just a cheap cowboy hat off Amazon. I didn't think about size, so it kind of sits on my head like a bucket, but it'll be cute. It'll be cute. My hair's going to be all mashed from wearing this, but it'll be all right. I'll survive. I don't know if you will. Look at my mashed hair, but all right, let's do some yellow to go with our Lord's Manor banner. And I will be putting some light in so we can see all these. And we'll do orange down here. Oops. So yeah, we'll have a cowboy hat on, a men's shirt with a collar, like, you know, shirt that the cowboys would wear, and the leather vest, and cowboy hat, and a fake beard. So I'll be set. Let's put, we can put candelabras we've found in front of these, so that works. Nope, I put it behind it. I mean, that kind of works, but it doesn't work at the same time. There we go. Gotta monitor the placement here. There we go. That shows off the color a little bit. We'll put some wall bookshelves here. Let me put some up above. Why won't it let me put one there? Okay. Maybe because that one's in such an odd place. All right. Chores or something exciting, right? Hopefully something exciting. That's probably the flag. So we're going to just put one kind of in the center here. Not quite center. Let's bring it forward and to the right a little bit. Let's get up here. I'm going to stand on the furniture. Now it won't let me do it at all. Interesting. I think if I move the flag over a little bit, then I can do it. Banner, actually. There's a difference, apparently. Nope. There's the candelabra. Oh, what did I just break? The floor. Wow, how did I do the floor above my head? I think that was, which floor was that up there? Don't remember. Was that the polished Polished floor. How did why? How? Yeah, it was the polished floor. See, now it's not going to let me put it there because of the bookshelves and stuff. Yeah, apparently one of them's pushed up through the floor. Let's see if it'll let me do it now. Good. I didn't want to have to carpet. See, I should have been reading what I was doing there. All right. So that one had somehow pushed up over the up in the floor. So let's put it back. Up. Nope, somebody's hungry. I can see. The cook doesn't cook breakfast. She does lunch and dinner. Must be a union thing. So let's go cook some breakfast. And I don't have a brewmaster over here either, so I should probably check my ale. No brew. No brew, no brew. Oh man, no wonder my dwarves aren't happy. Let's get them some brew. Doesn't really matter what I put in here, right? They're gonna drink it no matter what it is. Let's do some carrot tea in that one. There we go. And I'm starving, but I have meals to go, so we're gonna eat that. Let's put a plant back here. That corner's looking kind of naked. I like to put the lights on the wall behind them. Oh, that didn't work. Put it in the wall. Let's try again. I like that. That looked a little better. Okay. Let's go see how our builders are doing out here. We need sandstone. Sandstone's something you get from the traders. We'll have to go check and see if we have stuff to go to the trade. In fact, I probably should get over there because sometimes they'll just get on a frenzy about what they're making. So let's go check on our builders, or our, I guess you'd call them tradesmen, right? the artisan and the blacksmith. Let's see what they're up to. And we will go see what they've made. And we'll go see the traders. We'll take a little break from building and we will go see the traders. Got all sorts of stuff in my backpack. Let's put the rest of this away that I don't want. Empty. And I got to check some of the other delving boxes because sometimes they put them over here with my food. And they did not this time. Good. Let's go check out and see if the traders will buy any of the stuff we've been making. Listen. Yes, Alaska and I went mining the other day. And we got lots of stuff. She went on a couple expeditions with me. All right, let's go see if the traders will buy this. Maybe we can get a little sandstone or volcanic glass. That's the other thing we need for the other ones we're doing. So we're going to go to Holland. And that is where the traders are. Oh no, the hot cocoa's almost gone. Alright, we got the Blue Mountain, the Shider, and the Gundabad Quartermaster. Now he had us make something last time, the siege components, and then when I came back with them, he didn't buy them. Alright, you are buying these, and I have 6 of them. And you will buy 4. He will buy 0 more.
What are you willing
And
to
he's the
buy?
one I can buy the sandstone from. How much sandstone can I get? Cool beans. I hope we got enough. So we can do that. Let's see what the Red Mountain Trader wants.
Perhaps we can.
Hephaestus is here. Hey, Hephaestus. We only have 1 of these. And what are you selling?
What
The
are you
coastal
looking
marble.
for?
I need the one who's selling the volcanic glass. Let's see. What's the Shire? How you doing today, Hephaestus? Let's see what the Shire trader wants. There's somebody put together a list. Maksumi. Miss Kasumi. I'm sorry, I don't know her name.
Fine dwarven craftsmanship.
And we don't have anything they want. Put together a list of all the different things each trader wants, and even the materials you need for that trader. And if I was smart, I'd use that.
There is much we're
See,
looking
he's
to
the one that
acquire.
asked for siege components, and now he doesn't want them. Now he wants cabbage, flares, which I can make those, and a healer's kit. And then I can
have
buy
what you're after.
guard's helm recipe, blacksmith recipe, a caul. What's a caul? Like maybe an apron or something? Sea wax, expeditioner's armor.
There is
So
much
he
we're
needs a
looking
healer's
to
kit,
acquire.
whatever that is. Crystal flares I can buy. Oh, and he wants 210 more. And he wants 495 cabbage. That I think I can do. Because I had a build bag full of food. 495 cabbage. And how many flares was it? 210 flares. In fact, let me go right down. Oh, and what's the healer kit? He wants 4 healer kit. I don't know what that is. And then, what was this guy after?
for fine
Runic
dwarven craftsmanship.
Heartstones. Heartstones for traveler's gear. That I can probably make 2. 3 copper coins. And let's see what the red mountain guy wants and the blue mountain guy wants. He has a white coastal marble, which you need at some point. So he wants 3 steel arrowheads. I think those are actually made at the craft bench. He wants 3 more metalwork. And he wants 210 red barrel. That's going to be an expedition. That comes in the adamant and iron. Alright, and what do you want? Are you the one with the volcanic glass? Yes, so we're going to make you a priority. For sure. Filigree. And you want 6. Carpenter's kit, he won't buy any more. Darn it, and I have 2, so we want to make sure we're not making any more carpenter's kits. He wants 210 emeralds. That's going to also be a expedition. And we want to make him happy because we want the volcanic glass. So we want filigree. We don't want any more carpenter kits and emerald. We also want the red barrel. All right. So the cabbage I might have now, because I had brought in the build bag that had a lot of food in it. What's our time? We got about an hour. Let's do an expedition. Just for the excitement of it. Where are we going to put the sandstone? Let's take your tool away. I don't want you to make anything more until I'm monitoring what you're up to. And let's put, let's eat. Now, which one was it I needed the sandstone for? Was it this one or the one over in the other place? The other place, right? Oh, and we will do the giveaway. We need to do the giveaway before we end the stream. Okay, let's take the sandstone over and get those builders working on that monument. And then from there, we will go to an well, we'll have to come back to do an expedition. So they needed the sandstone. So far, it's been a quiet stream, not a lot of activity. Everybody's just being all mellow. And there we go. Now we got them working on the flames. We have some builders around somewhere. We got 2 of them, I believe. So we got them going. And we need emeralds or beryl. So let's see if one of the expeditions has that. Just watching, chilling, listening. Yep. You got something going on this afternoon, right? Sheer. Okay, and you want to take as little with you as possible so you can carry back more. I am going to take some lambas bread though. I only got 1 on me. don't have a rune on my sword. Oh, what are we going to put on it? Bonus against dragons doesn't make much sense. This grab, there's trophies. We got flame. Let's do flame just because it's quite the show. Sounds like we got some company out here. That is the risk to this world, is that we don't have a barrier. Oh, he's out here boxing it. Good for you, Beorn. Let me help you out, though.
Perfect.
Brave man out here boxing the bears. All right. Good on you. Hey, Arik. What you up to? Put these away. So let's go on an expedition. We're going to see if we can get some red beryl or some emerald. I know the red beryl comes from the iron. I don't remember what emeralds come in.
What news?
So iron, but that must not be an adamant. Gold and quartz. Iron and citrine, sunstone, true quartz. Oh, really? Nothing? Nothing that I need? Oh, fudge. Let's see. We got a lot of true quartz and sunstone last time. They're precious gems. So does it come out of, what I can't remember, lemonade, is if it comes out of an ore, or is it something you only get from the orcs themselves? So we could search for something, but then we'd have to sleep before it is dawn. So because we want the emeralds, let's search. Not on expedition, you have to search. You can't get emeralds on an expedition where you got to go down into a deep. That's gonna suck. So there's red beryl. I suppose you can go down into a darkest deep, right? Oh, there's emerald. Wait, there's emerald. So do we want to do emerald, or do you want to do... Let's do emerald just for the fun of it. I don't know what is included if we have to kill the orcs in order to get it. That's not very comfortable. Not on expedition. When on expedition you get there and it looks like oh, it looks like precious gems. Thank you. I get it now. Grandma's a little slow. So we need filigree and emeralds. So let's get some filigree started. I think our artisan makes that. And then we'll dawdle around until we can sleep, and then we'll go get emeralds. So, filigree. This grandma was not precise. Let's see, order filigree. Well, we have that as a priority. The healer's kit is made with that plant. We got plenty of that. Let's find my artisan and put some gold ingots in their box. And there are gold ingots. How many do I need? I need 6. And how many gold ingots does it take per? It takes 10, so I need 10 times 6 is 60. So I need 60 gold ingots in here. And I have 60. Cool. All right, where's my artisan? I probably took their tool away. They'll be showing up for dinner here in a minute, though. That's Fior. What's your role here? Who are you and what do you do? Cooking and mining. Well, they're not doing anything. I don't have anything with them. What do you do?
Oh,
You are a builder. And we don't have anything for you to build because we need the volcanic glass. What are you guys over here peeing against the wall for? That's not nice. There's the artisan. And okay, you have your thing, you just weren't working. Alright. I put his tool in his hand and what does he do? He goes and gets another glass of ale. Okay, it's twilight. Doesn't it look like they're taking a leak against the wall? Why are they standing there? Maybe they, they're trying to get close to the hearth? And instead of sitting here, they're peeing against my wall. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to put on, I don't need to put on any breakfast. I have a lot of meals ready to go. So let's have a drink with the fellas here. See if they'll dance with me. Here we go. Got this one to dance with me.
A bronze and stout for frog, trout for wretch caught on the stream. Glowing head spider, opals hider, lovely to behold. But best of all, throughout the hall was
Got one of them to sing with me. It is better than them peeing in the beds, but I don't appreciate them peeing against the wall. But the truth is, there are no potties, right? There are no bathrooms, obviously. And you're home now. Yay, hooray. So we're gonna go to bed. Then we're gonna go hunt for some emerald. I know I'm going to bed a little early. No, I'm not. It's night. We'll probably wake up. It'll be first light. That'll give me time to eat and drink. You definitely want to have buffs. They don't last you very long because you're hiking around all over the expedition, but we'll get as many buffs on board as we can, and then we'll eat and do our breakfast buff. Nope. First we're going to beat up on some orcs.
oh, you orc filth! I'll tear you down.
Alright, sometimes they come this way, sometimes they go that way.
Our enemies, attack!
One time they went up there to one of the other houses, and there's not even a stove or a hearth over there. Ooh, who are we playing with? Gundabad.
Perfect. That's all you got.
The bad thing about having them spread out, or not having a barrier around the whole place, is, like I said the other day, they were up there at that house up there, and there's not even a hearth up there. So let's hope they're not over at the blacksmith or the bakery or the Lord's manor, because even though this was the hearth that was sieging, I don't hear any yelling. Enemies attack over here. Sometime they're on this side. Is that a warg sitting up there all by itself? It is a warg sitting there all by itself. We have to take him out because the siege won't end as long as he's there.
Watch out, wargs!
Did you blip out? Alright, they blipped out. Now I can sleep. Didn't know I had a hearth right there. Of course, now the buff of my evening now. Oh no, it's dawn. Okay, let's eat. Let's eat and buff. That's what we were up to. Stuffed mushrooms, gross. Now I gave you gold, right? I gave him gold for the filigree. You do not lack priority materials. They're right here. Is the box not accessible? Interesting. Let's get some booze and go on an expedition. Hobgoblet. And I just found out, Cal clarified this for me, Calorn Iceblade. I used to think you could dance with these and get the buff. But the only one you can dance with and get the buff is the Evening Ale. If you dance with these, you actually don't get the buff that they offer. And I did not know that. 2,300 hours and I still learned something new. Drink up, drink up. We're gonna go attack people. The expeditions actually frighten me, and I know it's silly because, you know, it's a game and all. And if you die, it's not like you have to run back in there and get your stuff, but so far the expeditions haven't been terrible. My very first expedition, the very first room I walked into was a troll room with 4 trolls. Still need a chug button. That is for sure. That is for sure. See, none of these are Fangorn or Carrot Tea. That's dumb. Which one of these is almost...
I do enjoy a good dwarf song.
Any one of these. I think those are both Hobgoblet. 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 Iron Heart. Hobgoblet. I was in a mood for Hobgoblet, apparently. Let's drain this one. And make some tea. I know, it's terrible. Alcohol abuse. Draining it like that. I don't know why I had 3. I'll have another one. That way we're not wasting all of it. I like the Fangorn Drought. it makes you, oh, that one's full. Thought I just emptied it. Or a fell beast one, or yeah, I've been in a room where it was a fell beast and a troll fighting each other. And orcs. So drain this one. I don't need to drain it now, there's no brew in it because I took a glass. Now I've had 3 mugs of hobgoblin. We're gonna make this Fangorn drought because it makes you tough skin. Goblet. I think when those get lower, I will put in some smoked meat because it has some good stamina. You're still not making stuff. You do not lack the priority materials. Oh, the silver. Silver ingots. Oh, duh. Do I have any made? Oh, I got 18. I'll cook some more. I don't have the metal worker working right now. All right. We'll worry about what you've got later. Let's put everything but the silver ingots away. One of those Gundabad gave me a diamond. We need wood. That would have been a bummer if I'd gone there without any wood scraps. I'll take some artisan, some silver, and then we're out. Then we're going. We're gonna go try to find some emeralds. Yeah, I've wasted like half an hour running around. Alright, I think you can make at least one. There you go. How many can you make now? I can make one. That's a start. Alright, let's go find those emeralds. Sapphire, copper, emerald, there we go. We're going to run into orcs, drakes, trolls, spiderlings, and red-eyed tribe orcs. Ought to be fun. Alright, somewhere in the Misty Mountains. I guess you also get a little buff talking to this guy.
Dwarves, we yearn for what is under the rock.
A hair. Wonder where that came from. Or yarn, rather. Alright, there's usually a little bit over here. There's one up higher, but I don't see the point of going all the way up there when you can get plenty down low. Those are sapphire. I don't need sapphire. I mean, I don't remember a trader saying they needed sapphire. I don't need the granite. I know it's hard to leave stuff behind, but I want to make sure I get what I need first.
We delve.
More sapphire. I don't remember a trader needing sapphire, but I haven't done all the trading activities. Ooh, oh, better put on my outfit here. My Eregion armor so I can see what I'm doing. Who's throwing? Sheer. Nobody's tossing a dwarf, that's right. I do not need the stone. I mean, essentially I don't need the copper either. Or the Zaleb. If I come back out and I have room, I will grab it. Right into the abandoned mines. Now we delve? Yeah, isn't that it's a weird word if you ask me. It's kind of a weird word. Got copper. I always thought they said now we dig, but that one definitely said now we delve. Oh, maybe the elvings in the, or the emeralds in the adamant precious stone. That would make sense because of where you find it the first time. Yep. So I don't need to worry about doing the granite. I don't need that. Don't need this, this, or this. So only worry about adamant. That's copper. I didn't know until recently that they say different things depending on the personality. Oh, really? Well, that makes sense now that you mention it, that would be the case. Interesting. See? How many times do I learn something new? So we got iron that way. Ooh, look at what we got going on over here. We got a troll. Now, a troll room would be nice, because they usually have a wall of stuff. Let's see what's through here first. We'll let them beat up on each other and we'll see if we want to take on who's left. Yeah, sometimes I don't get to hear all the forge talks. How many emeralds did we need? We need like 210.
Orcs! We got orcs!
Might be emeralds on that back wall. I hate fighting the Uruks. I'd rather fight a troll. Oh wait, where'd you come from?
Perfect.
Damn it, I'm gonna be fighting these guys anyway.
That's all you got.
Ooh. Alright, we took care of him. Alright. I'm not going to worry about anything except emeralds. Sometimes they have what you need in a chest. So let's check that out. And they do. Let's drop the rest of it. We'll grab wood if we find it. Aw, that was a pitiful amount. Jeez, really? Aw, that was ridiculous. Let's see what we got over here. We got copper.
Captain's been looking for you.
Granite.
Thought he was crushed by the dragon.
Thought he was crushed by the dragon. There we go. What's in there? Man, little tiny pocket way at the top.
There's something out there.
There is. Your bad breath. That's what's out there. I mean, I can't imagine they've got bad breath, right? There's no way they don't have bad breath. Because not only are there no potties, but there's certainly no teeth brushing going on.
Ah, that's one more for me.
That was you with the bad breath?
Nowhere to run now.
So why am I not using my power box? I do not know. Let's get up here and get your power box on to take him on. Do that and that. I blocked you. Haha.
That's a killing blow.
I blocked him. Getting crushed by the dragon. Oh, that was you getting crushed. Oh, that was you getting crushed by the dragon. Oh, you guys, you gotta watch what, near the end of last week. What about, no, yesterday, probably about an hour from the end, when we took out the dragon, it decided to fall on Miss Tyler. Then she ended up in her belly, in the dragon's belly. Are you the one that was fighting out there? Yep, you were. Let's get in here. We got our trusty handy. If it was caught on your stream at some point, that was funny. It was. I made sure to look at you. I did. I got it on my stream for sure. I should clip it, huh? I should go in there and clip a chunk of it. Oh, those are gonna hit me. Oh, I thought that one was gonna hit me. Oh, that one did hit me. Oh, really? That's because he was getting beat up on by the orcs, huh? Let's hope that he's the only one here. Oh, it is so hard not to take the diamonds. I'm gonna grab it. Just, you never know. I might have enough room. Yeah, that was the hi Polos. That was the one that was fighting with the orcs over there. I hope you're well, Mr. Polos. Hope you're well. Polos will just stop in and then just kind of keep me on in the background sometimes, which is very sweet. If you're on, we'll find somebody to raid. If it's not Sheer, maybe we'll go see Polos. We'll see who's on when we get done. Ooh, we got to do the drawing too, huh? Let me get this expedition done. We got to do our drawing. You don't have to be present to win. So if you do have other stuff, as long as I can whisper to you or tag you at the Discord. I don't think we're going to get 210, but because the walls are being a little stingy, aren't they? And I do need to do the drawing. That's going to take us back out. Here's one. Yes, go buy your ticket, or not buy your ticket, get your ticket. I'm gonna draw. I'll have to end the expedition a little early so we have time to do that. So I have time to eat before Red Dead Redemption. And I got a different beard. I gotta change out of this beard and put on another beard for Red Dead Redemption. And a purple cowboy hat. So like, oh, hello. Hello.
Perfect.
Didn't have any eggs. Oh, shoot. Gotta get closer if you want to hit it. Oh, you gotta roll. Gotcha. Ooh, that caught me off guard. Alright, we'll grab these and whatever else is in this room and then we'll head back. We'll get a few. We'll get, you know, a few of the emeralds he needs. Is there any more emeralds in here? That's granite. Ooh, this looks like there might be. Any creatures in here? Okay, we got emeralds here, and then we'll head back out. And we'll do our drawing. Maybe I will get enough emeralds that I can get the volcanic glass so we can work on that monument. I think I better take a Columbus. Looks like I'm getting low. Looks like there's an emerald there on the ground. Either that or a jade. Yep, emerald. Nope, we don't want to go nowhere new. We want to go out. Oh, there's several of them. Usually there's only like 3. I'll take the rope, thank you very much. We'll take the wood. We'll take those just because we're going to have room. Oh,
Right, sir.
hello.
Shut it. I
I was trying to sneak out of here. Oh, without trouble. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't drown. Oh, get hit. Son of a... There we go. Ha, gotcha. Looking a little orange there. Got an arrow in my forehead. Got a headache now. Alright, well we got a couple hundred, I think, maybe. How many did we get? Got 90. Got 90 for sure. 90, 108, something like that. I'm no good at math. Unless I can use my fingers. Get bent? Did I? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's a fun phrase though, isn't it? Maybe I did. Who knows? I never know what I'm doing. Alright, let's do a giveaway. Don't have a lot of people entered. It was a quiet stream today. Got 11 over on Twitch though. I hope you guys go with me for a raid. Polos might be up. Sheer Oddity might be up. We'll find somebody. If I've got people over on YouTube and Twitch, I have to write down the names and put you in the spinning wheel. But Miss Static Kiwi, you're not for another 15 minutes. Miss Static Kiwi's told me she can help me combine YouTube and Twitch on StreamerBot. So they both will gather the list of names. So let's pause that. Let's look and see who's on our list for entries. Oh, we got actually 7 over on Twitch. Some of you I didn't even notice. My Cavanopolis, Optus, I didn't see come in. And I don't know, we only had Sir Khalid on YouTube. Or yeah, YouTube. So we're gonna use your Twitch entry. So let's see. Giveaway. Giveaway is still open. To draw winners, you must close the giveaway to new entries. Draw a winner. Here we go. Tyler L268. Tyler L268 is the winner today. Tyler L, if you're not here, hopefully you're on my Discord or in Twitch so I can whisper to you. I'll write that down, make sure that Tyler L268, right? That's who it was? Yep, Tyler L268. So Tyler L can earn either a bundle to there's a weekend deal going now for Return to Moria, and there's a bundle. It includes the base game and all the DLCs except for Durin's Folk. So you can have that bundle if you don't have the game, or you can have a $25 gift card to Steam. The dwarf crossing the beard, and then you see red painted nails, right? They're pink and bling. Pink, yes. They're good for scratching the orcs. You know, get a good grip on them. Yeah, they kind of are out of theme, aren't they? I should have put some like gloves on or something. It's all right. Flashy, flashy, flashy. All right. because I want some time before my next stream, let's give the emeralds to our artisan. Yeah, I mean, dwarves can have painted nails, right? That's how you tell the difference between a male dwarf and a female dwarf, because they can all have beards. What we were talking about yesterday was that the females wear the beards and the male garbs when they're out traveling. And my thought on that is, why? Why do the women feel the need to dress up like a male? I don't know. So we can get a few going on that. So let's make that the priority. No, it wasn't anything to make. It was just to sell. So I just need to hang on to those. They only do whatever the stack is. Like if it's a stack of 30, it'll do a stack of 30. If it isn't a full stack, they won't buy it. Oh, but look at that. So I have 4 stacks. Cool beans. So we'll do that next. Well, let's see. We got time. We got 10 minutes. Let's run out to Holland. See if we can get that volcanic glass. And then we can get that other monument going. I think it was it the Red Mountain Trader? Oh, I hope it wasn't the Blue Mountain, because they're not here. All right, it was this one. Good deal. We had 120. Can I get, I only needed 10 more volcanic glass. All right. I got 10 more. I'm going to get another set just because, just in case. Cool. Now we got the other monument can get busy too. So they'll be working on that when next episode. Because that's all I needed to finish this one. Rally the builders. Nice. All right. So now we got 2 monuments working at stage 2 of their building. We got the artisan scheduled to start making filigree. And I've learned that I can only do one thing at a time. If I have the blacksmith doing something and the artisan doing something, I get confused. And I admit it, I get confused, and that's okay if I get confused. Where'd my wood go? Did I use it all? And that's okay. I accept my limitations. So it's one thing at a time. So we've got the artisan working. Do we have any more product completed? Does it look like it? Nope. We've got stuff to take. I need to reorganize this. We just dumped the stuff that Alaska and I got into these delve chests. And I don't need a bunch of delve checks to be searching through. All right. Please, you guys over on... Why are you getting tired? Are you guys blocked from your bed? Let me open the door. Sometimes that helps. Are you still blocked from your bed? Here, let's send you back to the delving. Sometimes that fixes it. Sometimes they can seem to be able to go through the door, and other times they can't. I don't know what that is. Now the door's open. Yeah, nobody went into bed. There's 2 of you here. Details. No, not quip. Detail. It's not letting me select one. That's a versatile. Go back to the delving. And then go to bed. Well, there are 3 of them here? Oh, that's just bizarre. A little bit freaky. Now you go back to the delving. And everybody go to bed like good little dwarves.
I'm so tired.
There are extra dwarves here, I
So
think.
tired.
I think couple of these guys have come over from the other delving. All right, now they're going to bed. All right.
Gotcha.
See, I think some of these guys are at the wrong delving. Oh well, we'll figure it out. In the meanwhile, let's go raid somebody. Let's go find somebody to raid. Please stick around. Let's go share the love. Let's see if we got anybody we're following. Anybody playing we're following that's playing Lord of the Rings? Nope. Nobody following playing Lord of the Rings. So Captain Phoenix. Oh, Ghost Ferret Gaming is doing a little Dune. I got a lot actually. Let's go see Willie Lowe. Let's go see Willie Lowe. He is doing some Red Dead Redemption 2. Nice. I'm loving that these days. You had a friend start RTM last night? We're going to do some Red Dead Redemption because that's what I'm going to do in about an hour. So, you know, come back if you'd like. And in about an hour, we're going to do some Red Dead Redemption. In the meanwhile, though, congratulations, Tyler L. And hopefully I can figure out how to reach you. I'll whisper. And the rest of you guys, as you know, quit adulting long enough to go play. And have a great day.
She's got her headset on and her keyboard split in the depths of Moria. She's a perfect fit, mining gems and gold. She's on a quest. Grandma's gaming heart, she's the very best. Her pickaxe swings with a digital flare. Enemies beware. She's got a warrior stare. No joystick needed, she's got the knack. Grandma's taking Moria and she's not looking back. Gaming grandma's in the zone tonight. Her pixel world shining bright. From the mines to the mountains, she's the queen. Living the dream in a gaming scene. The dwarves all cheer as she leads No joy